And in regards to this Issa Rae thing, listen, again, just like I said earlier, I'm not opposed to y'all dating who y'all want to date. Okay? Because I wouldn't want you telling me who to date. But unfortunately, we have a lot of sisters who like to tell black men who to date. You know? And writing a book and putting that excerpt in there that people have overlooked. Let me tell you why people overlooked it. The reason why people overlook Issa Rae's that excerpt in Issa Rae's book is because the majority of people who read it were not black men, and the black women who read it, they didn't see it as a big deal because they agreed with what she said, because they would want to date Asian men as well. And the thing is that I want people to understand that Issa Rae, especially from where she's from, she's the nerdy black chick. Okay, I know chicks like that. There are a lot of nerdy black chicks who are into anime. They're into K-pop. You know, they're into Asian culture. They typically date Asian dudes, and Issa Rae is no different. She's probably dated Asian dudes. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. She's probably into Asian dudes. We don't know who she's dating right now. But you got chicks like her, and she's also from LA. She's from California. That's a whole different world right there. The culture is different. Black culture is not popular there, especially with black people. You have a lot of black people from the West Coast who are into hipster culture, skateboarding, things of that nature. They're not into the pro-black conscious. Like, you're not going to see that on the West Coast. You're just not going to see that. You may see it in the Midwest. You may see it down south. You may see it in the Northeast, but you're not going to see it on the West Coast. That's where she's from. That's her culture. Okay? And the thing is that I understand that. I know black chicks who are awkward, who are shy, who are timid. Normally, they're dating out because they're not comfortable dating black dudes for whatever reason. But that does not mean that I'm going to overlook um, things that she's putting out there, because she's trying to make it seem like she's all about black people. She's all about loving blackness, black girl magic. But you are writing a book and you want black women to see that excerpt. You want black women to think that something is better than black men. You see, when I write a book, nowhere in that book am I going to tell you another race should be preferred, because every race of people are different, even our own. Not everybody in one race are the same. We have to take that into consideration. And she's from the West Coast. I noticed that a lot of swirlers are from the West Coast. Have y'all noticed a lot of the swirlers are from the West Coast? It's because the culture is different. There's a lot of interracial dating going on in Los Angeles. That's where she's from. You know what, Turbine? I have never seen two black nerds together either. You know? Now, the only way that you would see that is if they're from a majority black area. Now, if they're from a majority black area, then that's different. But they're from like a mostly mixed area. It's gonna be difficult to see it. Now, maybe y'all have seen it. I have yet to see it. I've seen people who were a little bit on the goofy side. You know, I've seen two goofy black people together. I have seen two goofy black people together. I have seen that. I've seen two goofy black people together. You know. What's going on, Christine? But as far as nerdy, no. Goofy, yes. I have seen two goofy black people together. Just goofy for no reason, you know. But the thing is with Issa Rae, it's like I have nothing against her having a preference or these sisters having a preference. Just be honest. You have a lot of these sisters who don't want to be honest. You got females who make YouTube videos calling people out for who they're dating, but they never want people to call them out for who they're dating. And they will lie about what they want. You can tell a lot of these sisters who always got something to say about brothers and who they're dating, they're frustrated. They want to be dating out. They want to be pro-black with a white man. But they know that black dudes ain't going for that. They just not. They not going for that. And it bothers them. That's why they're so frustrated. What's going on, Terry? That's why they're frustrated. And listen, you females need to look yourself in the mirror and understand certain things. Yeah, morning, Christina. You say you always sleep, huh? Going to bed early like an old person, huh? Your bedtime like 8:30, 9 o'clock. I can respect that. You probably got to get up early and work. I respect that. Yeah. But just be honest. Listen, if I like white women, I'm going to be honest. I have nothing to hide from any of you niggas. I don't care about your respect level for me. Okay? I don't care if you think I'm authentically black. If I like white women, I'm going to say I like white women. Ain't nothing to hide. Nothing. And I'm still going to speak the way I want to speak. Now, I'm not going to be sitting up there with a fist in the air. I'm not going to be calling people coons. But I'm going to sit up there and I'm still going to be honest with you. NBM, what is it? Nerd, yeah, nerd. So, Jayla, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I just wish Issa. I wish the women defending Issa Rae would be honest. Y'all love non-black men. Y'all love them, but y'all understand that y'all want to fit in. So what you would do is you will try to hide and you will try to overcompensate for what you like, instead of being honest. I just wish these sisters would be honest. And let me tell you this, though. Black women, for the most part, will never tell black men they don't want them anymore or they don't want to date them. You know why? Because black women are a lot more strategic thinkers than black men. They think on a strategic level when it comes to social interactions. They're more strategic. They actually think before they speak. A lot of us black men, we don't care. We gonna say what's on our minds. We don't care who likes it or not, okay? If we like somebody, we like them. But a lot of these sisters are strategic thinkers, and they're gonna think before they speak. Make sure that y'all like the video. I just want to make sure I get that out there. They're gonna think before they speak. They do, and we're used as a backup plan for some of them. We are the backup plan to some of them, and they know it. That's why they'll never say they don't want to date black men anymore. They'll never say it. What's up, young? They'll never say that. I no longer want to date black men. They'll say it, but they'll say it in sort of a sneaky way. They'll say, well, there's not enough good men out there, so I'm going to exercise my options and I'm going to date out, which we know is BS. Yeah, Carrie Hilson did say it. And you had people who were trying to defend her and say, well, Carrie Hilson just tweeted that. That doesn't mean that she's dating them. Yes, it does. You don't say something, you don't tweet something that public unless you mean it in your heart. And Carrie Hilson didn't tweet that she wanted a educated, successful white man. She just said that her DMs were open for all white men. You could be broke. you, you can be married. You could be in between relationships, in between jobs. I mean, as long as you white, you good. You know? And that speaks volumes, man. As long as he's white, he's alright. As long as he's white, he alright. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when people, announce who they're gonna date. And you have black women who are announced that they're dating white men, but then right after that they'll be in a relationship with a black dude. What's up, Sean? And I think that so Matt, I just feel like with Issa Rae, I just feel like that excerpt in that book spoke volumes. Whether it was 3 years ago or not doesn't matter. The comments that Stephon Clark made was what, 3 years ago, almost 4 years ago, but people still wanted to paint him as a self-hater and a hater of black women. Y'all give sisters a pass for their disrespect of black men. Look at the the racially ambiguous, pro-black. I mean, she basically literally tweeted that she didn't want y'all brothers. But since then, I think she's been given a pass by y'all. You know? So I not saying I agree with brothers saying certain things that are disrespectful to the sisters, because y'all know I love the sisters. No one loves the sisters more than me, okay? But being honest about what you like, I think helps. It helps you, clears your mind. It helps your dating life. You don't have to keep things secret. You don't have to hold back. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like sisters like Issa Rae are holding back because they still want black men to want them. They still want black men to pursue them and be in relationships with them. I think black women have a fear that black men aren't going to want them anymore. They have a fear of that. We as black men, we're the ones who are evolving. I saw a blog post today with somebody speaking on this, and they were like, black women are evolving, they're changing, they're moving forward. Oh, really? Doesn't seem like they're moving forward to me. Because if you're still stuck on who black men are dating and colorism, you're not moving forward. Moving forward means you don't care about colorism. Moving forward means that you're going to date whoever you want regardless. And just like I have said before, the dating scene is like free agency. You have some people who succeed in free agency, and you have some people who don't. You have some people who don't. Some people are still free agents. Some people get signed by teams. Some people get signed and get released right afterwards. That's the dating market. Some chicks can get into a relationship, but the relationship falls apart because she wasn't ready for a relationship. Issa Rae wrote this book, and black women read it and didn't have no problem with it because they themselves, they want to be like us. They want to be able to date all these different races of people, or have all these different races of people pursue them. Whether black women or some of these brothers want to accept it or not, there are non-black women who are pursuing black men, and they're not all fat and unattractive. I've had white women hit me up who are attractive. Like the last white female to hit me up, she's really attractive. I mean, you know what I'm saying? She's attractive. Okay, she's thin. Okay, has the blue eyes, I believe, blonde hair. I mean, ain't nothing ugly about her at all. And she said she only, for the most part, date brothers. She wanted to, took a little issue with a video that I made. I may have to do a revised, video of that. And she wanted to let me know that not all the white women who date black men are fat and unattractive. you know? So I think when these sisters see these brothers with actual attractive non-black women, that makes it even worse. You know what I'm saying? No, not now. Some of the white females I'm talking about, all they have is white friends. They don't have any black female friends. Yeah, because Asian dudes just not gonna date any type of black female. You know, she has to have some level of education or social status. I mean, because they have to go back to their parents. They don't want to be ostracized. Hey, I didn't say she wanted to date me. I'm just saying they hit me up, wanted to ask me my video I made. What's going on, awesome guy? That's cool. It's cool. Appreciate it. Yeah, but the white females I'm referring to, they don't have black female friends. They look like your typical white chicks who, have white friends and maybe even date only white dudes. I'm just telling y'all, people are different. There's some people that you think date interracially, and there'll be some people that you have no idea date interracially, but they actually do. Yeah, to my Americanized Asians, mm, Americanized Asians are probably different. They probably would date different people. But the thing is, with Issa Rae, and I want people to understand me when I say this. I have no, um, I have no hate for anybody dating who they want to date. Date who you want to date, but be honest about it and don't try to be sneaky and don't try to blame other people for why you can't date interracially. Look yourself in the mirror and try to figure out what type of person you want, no matter the race of what they are. You know what I'm saying? And I think that Issa Rae is the type of chick that if she had her options, I don't think she would date brothers. I just don't. Some people may take issue with that, but that's just my opinion.